Welcome to Jogress. This episode 15. I'm your host Peter. Alongside on my left here is Mike.
Yo, what's up? This your boy Mike, also known as Amos.
And Marcus to my right.
What's up? My name is King Matapod, aka
I swear to God.
double underscore.
I swear to God.
That was it?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh my God.
I expected so much more. I hate you. Oh my God, he's gonna keep us guessing now, Mike. he's gonna keep us guessing and the viewers guessing. On this episode of Jogress This, we're gonna do a BT14 tier list prediction on what we think is gonna be like top. What's good, what's not good. Well, it's just our opinion. Of course, doesn't mean we're right. But if you have any thoughts or whatever about what should go where, just put it down in the comments below. And I don't think there's anything to talk about before we start this, is there? Me beating Marcus at casuals today. Is that it?
Just wait till Friday before the release.
I'm sorry, Marcus. I'm sorry. All right, we'll start off with. I'll start it off. A Digimon that is pretty much a favorite to everybody, and I'm pretty sure you and Mike, you and Marcus will probably can tell already which Digimon this is, and it's just not it, you know. And his name is Gatomon. I think he's tier 3.
Wait, Gatomon?
Yeah, I have Gatomon in tier 3. I just think he no protection. He gets up one line. If you lose that line, good luck. Against like all the decks that are in tier 2 and higher, I think he can compete against tier 2, and he can surprise some of the 1.5s, I think. But out of being like very how do you say consistent, I think he's tier 3 for consistency.
Marcus, you got anything to say about this?
I have him at tier 3 as well. He just hasn't had anything to build him up from a tier 3. No protection, like what Peter's saying.
Yeah, I agree with both of them. Yeah, it gets the training option cards, which helps it somewhat, but it's still not enough.
Yeah, training is gonna boost everybody up.
Yeah.
Mike, you got your boy Alphamon. Where do you have Alphamon at?
Oof. So this was tough because I put him like tier 2.
Okay.
Yes, he was in the top 15 in our recent regionals, but it's like the other decks are faster than Alphamon, and it's no longer Alphamon is no longer a OTK deck now. It feels almost like a mid-range type thing, where you want to keep your Alphamon that's BT 13, I think that's the one, on board, and not go into the Alphamon mode, whatever, because it's like the Alphamon gives you protection, so it's no longer that OTK version of the deck. Yes, it can still OTK with Zugagon Punch, but it's not as effective as it once was. So I can see it's a tier 2. It's better than tier 3 decks.
I'll go ahead. My bad.
Its gameplay is very simple. Get it to your stack. Cool Boy searches everything out of the deck. Add on. Actually, can I change my opinion now?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I'll put it at the tail end at 1.5.
Okay.
The only reason I changed it is because with Cool Boy and the black training cards, you can get up your line quicker and more cost efficiently.
I also had him top of tier 2, but like on the cusp of like 1.5.
Yeah, it's like he's at the crust of a 1.5.
If there was a middle between those two, like he would be there. Like I feel like he's.
But
Go ahead.
I can keep him at tier 2.
Man, it's hard for me to keep him there too because I think he could still do something.
Well, we can keep him there for now.
Okay, we'll keep Marcus. Where do you have Alphamon at?
I have him at 2 also. Uh, he was faster OTK before, but just decks have just kind of made it just so fast that he, just like the training cards, will make it faster. But at this meta right now, before the training cards, I just have him like a top tier 2.
What's up, Iron
Yeah, so
Avenger? He says Alphamon will still be consistent and even more so with training cards, at least B++.
yeah, I agree with that. It's gonna be consistent. It just lost the OTK potential it had because of Thor Gradient Limited. So
Yeah.
it's like it's more of a almost I won't even say control. It's like a mid range because you want to control. You want to keep it stick it on the board.
Mhm.
But it's like it's a weird. I don't know.
I get you. Marcus, you played against it. I'm not sure if you have a lot to say about it, but what about Jellymon? Where do you have Jellymon at?
Ooh, I have a hot take on this one.
Jelly, let me see where I put him.
I have a hot take on this one.
I'm like
I figured you were him, man.
mid tier 2.
Mid tier 2?
3 deck. He's a good stripping deck.
You like Marcus likes strippers, just letting everyone know.
Hey yo,
Just kidding.
Any strippers out there? Look up Marcus.
Jellymon tier 2 with Zudo Ace training cards. Yeah.
Jellies, it's a good deck. It's too early to put it as a tier 1.5, but it's still good.
Okay.
I also have it tier 2. Behind Alphamon, of course. It's gonna have, I don't know, it has a lot of new, like, couple like new toys to play with, like what Iron Avenger just said right now with Zudo Ace, and I mean you can play the new jamming egg too if you want. I mean, I don't know if you want to, because the new one, I mean the other one lets you trash, right, your jellies or something.
But I'm gonna let you finish.
No, but honestly, if I were to play this deck, I'd probably play the jamming eggs too. Like, I don't know. I just think it's gonna be, like annoying, kind of like blue hybrid in a way, and it gets more draw power. Oh yeah, like what Iron Avenger just said, it's gonna have more draw. So I just have it in tier 2, but like Mark said, too early to put anywhere up higher right now.
Yeah, I have it at tier 2 as well. Like at the higher end of tier 2. Because now with the new jamming egg, I think you would just run that instead of the old egg. Because naturally, you should have more sources than your opponent's Digimon. So you can swing without fear of dying outside of options.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. So we all have them in tier 2. I'm next with my Hunters. Hunters. Okay. Remember that the last prediction we had in 13? We all dropped into like 1.5, and it ended up being a tier 1 deck. I don't want to put it in tier 1 again. I know I was the only one that was like wanted it tier 1, but I think when we did that, it was you and Frank. We just agreed to put it 1.5, but it ended up being tier 1, like I just said. It is what it is, you know. There's no additions really to it. It's just the same deck. Quartzmon is still Quartzmon. I would put it up in 1.5. I'm gonna just put it 1.5. I'm not gonna do the whole. If it jumps up, it jumps up. I think it's still the same deck. It's still good, consistent. I'm sure it'll still top in BT14, but I'll just put it at 1.5. Mike, where do you have Hunters?
Yeah, I have it at 1.5. It's still a good deck if you know how to pilot it right.
Mm-hmm.
It can kill you out of nowhere, I guess. It doesn't really benefit from the options.
No.
The option cards, the training cards. So it's like it's an old reliable deck that you can still play.
Yeah, still good and cheap.
Yeah.
Marcus, where do you have the Hunters?
Hunters, I have at the top of 1.5.
Oh, sure.
It's a good deck. Hasn't had support yet, additional support, but it's still topping. It still can top a regional, so.
Yeah. See, that's why I was like on the thing with the Alphamon, like you were saying, Mike, because Alphamon, I feel like could still be, I don't know. It's still. Tier 2 is kind of like what we said, like could surprise the other two tiers, right?
Yeah,
So,
for me, tier 2 is like top. It can hit top 20 in the tournament.
Marcus, you got. Oh no, actually, Mike, you got Beelzemon.
Oh, why you had to give me this one? Give it to Marcus. I don't have much to say about this.
Marcus, where do you have Beelzemon at?
Beelzemon, I have it at tier 1 still.
Tier 1?
What?
Bottom of 1.
What?
On my list.
Okay. Why do you have it in tier 1?
It's still a deck that if it can still finish off any of these, I think, decks at tier 1. If it gets to that point.
Mike, can I go next?
Huh?
Can I go next?
Go for it.
Yep.
I think Beelzemon's tier 1.5. I don't think it's in. It wasn't even tier 1 in BT13. It was a 1.5 deck. It's still Beelzemon. It still does what it does. I'm not sure if people will run training cards in it. I'm pretty sure, right? They'll try it out. Why not?
There's no downside.
There's no.
Well, yeah. Actually, no. Okay.
Yeah, I just think Beelzemon is still Beelzemon. It can be a consistent deck and compete. I believe it can compete. It's been it tops it here and there as well. What about you, Mike? Where do you have Beelzemon at?
Oh gosh, y'all surprised me with this one actually. I have him at tier 2.
Okay, why do you have it tier 2?
Yeah, it gets the training cards, but compared to some of the other decks on this list, it doesn't match. It's like I don't think it's fast enough. It's not. I don't think it's able to establish its game plan fast enough.
Now you're making me think. I'm standing at 1.5, Mike. I'm sorry.
because even think about it in this meta, right?
Yeah.
Without all the new crap, how many tops it really has?
It's here and there. I think it topped this past one, no?
Huh?
Didn't it top this past one as well?
Think. But it's like, yeah. Not to say it can't top, but I just don't see it being like the top 10 of a regional. Like,
I get you.
I might see one, but compared to some of the other decks where you probably see multiple in the top 10, I don't think Bells is that.
You know, you might be right about it being like not fast enough, because I mean, even with like the BT13 format, and it's just like here and there, you know, it's not really always up there.
Yeah, you had to ask yourself, will you really run the training cards considering your game plan is trashing? Yes, you can grab one back with, I forgot the option card, but it's like I don't know. For right now, I got it at 2 until something happens.
I guess it makes sense, kind of like Alphamon, where it's like it can top, but it's not consistently topping.
Yes.
So I would.
You had to be a.
Go ahead.
You had to be a dedicated player.
Yeah, I think I put it right behind Alphamon now with your take there, because honestly, it's been here and there. Like, it's splashed in the top 16 here and there. It's not all the time. And I think the ones that are 1.5 and higher are the ones that you're going to see consistently, like, top 16 over and over and over.
Yeah.
Sorry, Marcus. I think we're going to drop it down to tier 2, because he's honestly right if you think about it, Marcus, and if you look at the other regionals too, like, it's not always in the top 16. It's here and there. I think Marcus has PTSD against it. Mike, you got Belfamon.
Belfamon. Oof. How the mighty has fallen.
The hits.
Yeah. Until proven otherwise, I hate to say it, I'm putting it tier 3.
Tier 3 for Belfamon.
Yes.
Marcus, where do you have Belfamon? Remember, this is hit Belfamon though.
And so I have reasons for it too after Marcus Hills.
I can't put Belfamon, even though it got hit, but
It got destroyed. What
it's still, I think, bottom 1.5.
Wow.
That
Here's why I do not agree with that, Marcus. Decks are gonna just speed run through this thing, and if without the what is it, the Eismon scatters to set up faster, I don't see this thing setting up fast enough.
Yeah, it's like losing the Eismon scatters, the limiting of the gobble on deletion, the on deletion gobble, and the when attacking gobble is not trashing fast enough. Yes, I know some people was talking about using Yukamon that's coming out, the white level 3 where you gain the memory when the Digimon is raised out of your breeding,
Mm-hmm.
and then pop it with the level 3 Gazi
Yeah,
to do it that way, but it's like it's not fast enough.
yeah. I have a thought of like how to try to build it, but I'll mess around with it later. But
I will too.
yeah, I think those hits kind of hurt the deck a bit. Like not a bit, a good amount. Because Belfamon throughout the BT13 like set, it's either you'll see multiple in the toppings or you see none of it at all.
Yeah.
And I think now that it's hit like that, you're gonna see none of it at all. Unless someone figures out something, until proven wrong, like Mike said, like until I see something and it's up there somehow. But no one's gonna be. I don't feel like no one's gonna be touching this deck because Lugamon's coming out. He's gonna be the big bad purple.
Mm-hmm.
I got Black War. He's tier 1 still. He has good matchups into everything, and his only rough matchup is against Raid. That's my opinion on Black War. He has a really good matchup into everything. Marcus, where do you have Black War?
I have 1.5.
What the fuck? Consistently in the toppings, Marcus?
Hunters, I have them 1.5, and they're consistently up there too.
Mike, where do you have Black War?
I have him at tier 1.
Marcus is a hater.
It's still a very good deck. It hasn't lost anything. It actually gains new tools to play with now.
Yeah.
It going up your stack that much freaking easier.
Mm-hmm.
For less, it's just like it doesn't die.
It's a very, like I said, the only matchup it has a rough time with is Raid. That's about it. Everything else.
It might have a.
Oh, go ahead.
It might have a rough matchup against Fang.
Yeah, I want to see that matchup because Fang could possibly beat you in turn 3.
Yeah.
And if you're not up to Black War to block all that in time, good luck. But that's what I'm saying. Like I think Black War just has a great matchup against into anything. It's just a solid deck all around. So we have Black War tier 1. Mike, you got Bloomlord. Actually, you know what? I'll give Marcus Bloomlord. I'll give you Blue Flame. Marcus, where do you have Bloomlord at?
Oh, Bloomlord's still tier 1. I believe he's getting support with BT14, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's getting a lot of support.
Yeah, so he's not moving down. He's just saying consistently at tier 1.
I agree with you, Marcus. The training cards, the new little toys he's gonna get. Yeah, Bloomlord's gonna be a problem. I think could even be above Black War, to be honest. Like,
I remember which one they give. One of the cards gives it like a a free cost for maybe a tamer.
Yeah, it's the Togemon, the level 4. You suspend a Digimon, reduce the play cost of a tamer by 3.
Ugh,
Yep.
nasty. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put Bloomlord at the top of Black War, but yeah, I think Mike said at tier 1, gonna be pretty good. It's already been good. Mike, where do you have Bloomlord at?
Tier 1.
Yeah, easy tier 1 for that guy.
Yeah, it's good. It gets Rosemon. You cannot play the new Rosemon that's coming out in it.
Yeah.
The new Mimi is just very good in it.
Even the this past Bloomlord list at top, it even played the the latest Rosemon. Like 2 of them, I think.
Yeah.
Like yeah, it's like there's so many things. It's kind of like I would say kind of like Black War. You have like little things you can mess with in the deck, like different little ratios, and it can pop off still.
Yep.
Michael, you got Blue Flare, your pride and joy from the past, and it looks like it's your pride and joy again.
It is. Oh Lord, this is tough. Well, because I'm sitting here thinking, and I'm bouncing it between 1 and 1.5. But I think I'm gonna stick with 1.
Okay, Blue Flare 1.
Yeah. I mean, it gets. Oh, it gets the Zudamon, the Ace.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I know some people are saying some people don't like running it. I know in Japan, and some people are talking over here. It's like they don't know if they should run it or not, since it gets another target for Blaze into Mist.
Yeah.
But I think it's actually worth running it.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
No, go. You're good. You're good.
And the training option, it's yes, we don't digivolve as much, but I still think it's good in the deck.
Yeah. It could still work in there easily. The only thing you miss is what the red Greymon.
Yeah, that's the only thing you will miss.
Yeah, I mean, even if you hit the red Greymon, you're gonna pick up something.
Right.
Unless you hit 2 red Greymons, that sucks. But
yeah,
I mean, you're able to run it. I'm like you, Mike. I'm like in the whole 1 to 1.5 thing. It's fast enough to compete for sure, because like that's what all the. For some reason, Black War is the only one where it's like I don't have to be fast enough to compete. I could just set up and try to get over me. Damn. It's hard, man.
Yeah, I think it's at the tail in that one.
I think it topped 2 weeks ago.
It topped this week.
Yeah,
last
this week.
It topped out nearly a 500 person tournament.
I think. Okay, I
actually, you know what?
I think I have it in top of 1.5.
No, you know what? I'm saying it's tier 1. I just thought about something. Yeah, it's tier 1.
Why is it tier 1?
Because with Fang, Bloom, a lot of decks are going to go wide this format.
Oh.
So it's going to be playing to Blue Flare.
Yeah, and it has a good matchup against Black War as long as it can win fast enough.
But that list,
the only issue with Bloomlord though is he courts you. What do?
You digivolve into Zed Guru and bounce to. Wait, no, you can't. Quartz is 7, ain't it?
Yeah.
Wait, can Zed bounce that? I gotta look this up.
Because Quartz is like Blue Flare's worst nightmare, right?
I gotta look this up. I forgot what level Zed can bounce. Oh, yeah. So you just go into Zed Garurumon and bounce it.
Okay. How does it bounce it?
So it's when digivolving, return one of your opponent's level 4 Lord Digimon, and then if they have 8 or more cards in their hand, return one of their level 6 or higher Digimon to hand.
Huh. That would work. So that'd be like your answer to just try to like end game possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it has a good matchup against the wide boards because everything's going wide, honestly. So yeah, I agree. Yeah, we'll keep it in blue. One. Marcus, what did you put it again? Marcus is gone missing, folks.
Right.
I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, where did you have it again? Blue flare.
Bottom of tier 1.
Yeah, I think
Still topping.
it deserves to be there. Yeah, honestly, it's always up in the top 16.
It's very good.
It's not the best one, but it's still the
Yeah, it's
still
yeah.
topping.
I would argue it was the best one, but you know what?
I got blue hybrid. I'm gonna be messing around with this deck. I'm gonna put it right next to Jelly. I don't know if it's gonna get up to tier 1.5 yet. Like it's kind of like Jelly, like prove something, then you can move up. You know. So I'm just excited to play the deck. Like I didn't join the whole blue hybrid era, so it's gonna be fun to mess around with it. I was able to play it in a Jake tournament with one Tommy. I can only imagine all four in my deck, so I can't wait to mess around with ratios. Yeah, for me, I just have it in tier 2 until proven it can compete with the top dogs above it. Marcus, blue hybrid. I mean, I know you don't have a lot of experience on it too because we didn't join that era.
It's tier 2. Just need to keep playing to see how it goes with the new meta, with new
Yeah.
cards.
Mike,
Hmm.
I mean, don't get me
Yeah,
wrong, it does get toys, but I don't know. I just think it has
it's
to
tier
prove
2.
itself. Yeah.
It's tier 2.
Yeah, we'll see what it does. Marcus, you got the new D Brigade deck, the Digipolice. Where do you think the Digipolice will be? I mean, again, not enough experience yet.
Not enough experience. I don't know if I even put it in tier 2 yet. I might just have it like a top tier 3.
Okay, I'm gonna disagree. I think it's like bottom tier 2.
Yeah.
I think it's still like gonna be a tier 2 deck. So what does it do? Just spam out bodies. That's pretty much it. And Blue Flare is gonna have a field day with it. So, Mike.
Actually, for right now, I put it at tier 2.
Yeah, I have it in the bottom end.
I would actually need to sit down and read through all the cards to see what's the game plan is for it.
Yeah, I
I've been
think
selecting.
from what I've seen, like matches, like all it does is spit out bodies, kind of like the small end commandromons. That's why I'm thinking like Blue Flare would just be like, okay, well, you can't swing, and then I'm gonna lock your big guy up. But I think that's from what I've seen, that's what it does. I got Shine. Shine's freaking top. That thing's top of tier 1. It's up there, dude. Like it's gonna get the 2 different color training cards to use with the deck. The whole deck is multicolored. Uh, what more can I say about Shine? It's still gonna be up there. Like I have Shine top of tier 1. Mike, go ahead. What do you have Shine at?
It's not going away, even though Jogress got hit. Who cares?
Yeah, it doesn't care.
It's tier 1.
Yeah, it's staying up there.
We get 2 training options. That it's like, okay, search the top 2. It will always hit.
No matter what, it's never missing.
Go up to your level 3 for 1.
Yeah. Marcus?
Tier 1, so.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere. It's Shine is Shine. There's not a lot to say about it. It's Shine. Marcus, Diabora. Where do you have Diabora?
I need to look more into the ace, but I'm probably gonna have it at the bottom of tier 2.
It just spits out tokens. That's what it does. I think when attacking and on play.
Tokens, and then it just the amount of tokens is just the security plus on it.
I have it in the bottom tier 3. Reason being is it's still Diabora. Like there's a lot of cards. I even think like tier 2 I think will mess up Diabora. Like blue hybrid jelly, bye your sources. Beelzemon will just probably kill you faster. Alphamon, what are you gonna do against Alphamon? He's gonna be a big boy. Not I don't know much about the D Brigade. I just know that it spreads a big old whiteboard.
Yeah, Brigade just goes wide.
Um,
It's
yeah,
it's like a black balloon lord that it just goes wide.
yeah. I think the inconsistency part is like I think some of the cards are white, right? And you can't just use just the black training cards because you can miss. I don't know. And then you only have 4 tamers. Like they didn't. Oh, if it gave it another tamer to help it, then I don't know. I just think it's not there yet. I wish it'd be better. I just think it's not there yet. I mean, the ace card could possibly be played in another black deck.
But will you though?
Yeah, do you really want to? That's the only issue. Mike, where do you have Diabora?
Yeah, I put him tier 3. At the bottom tier 3.
So do I. I think Gallant beats it up. Belfamon will probably beat it up. Uh, Sorry, Marcus. You're probably maybe you're just a little biased about it. I don't know, but I don't think it competes. It's good for a Jink tournament. There you go. Mike, you got the DR Rabbit Mon.
Fuck. Tier 3.
I agree. Yeah, it's a tier 3. I wish it was better, but it's just a tier 3 deck. I mean, it can surprise matchups, but
I'm looking at the green stuff to see what it gets, and it's like it doesn't.
it gets the training cards, I guess.
I mean, it gets Poison Ivy as well. So when you suspend your opponent's Digimon, you gain 2 memory.
Yeah.
Which is like a nice 1-drop. It's basically Ice Wall for green. Which is fucking stupid, but anyway.
Yeah, I think it's good for Jank also. I'll put it in the top. Top of tier 3. Marcus, what do you got the rabbit?
I'm at tier 3. Probably like top.
Top of tier 3. It's good Jank deck to bring out.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Jank, it's an actual whole thing, you know, but it's good enough to play in that tier. I got Edamon. It gets support, but is it good enough?
Nope.
I think not. I think it's also in tier 3. It's good for Jank tournaments. Same thing. Beelzemon could probably beat it fast. Alphamon would be annoying. Blue hybrid will just strip stuff and bounce back, and freeze. Same with Jelly, just strip stuff, be annoying. Yeah, it's just. And then D Brigade, it's gonna bounce a bunch of little level 3s. What are you digivolving? So, yeah, I think it's just tier 3 also. Marcus?
Tier 3. It can do things, but it's not going to do anything to the top tier decks.
Yeah, Mike?
Yeah, tier 3. Ain't much really to say about it. It's a deck. It does what it wants to do, but it's just slow in a competitive format.
Yeah. Gamamon, I have it near Jelly, behind Jelly on tier 2. I think Jelly with the new support is probably gonna be better because I mean you can run the training cards in Gamma, but you have a risk of hitting stuff because it's a multicolored deck or not hitting stuff. And then yeah, I just have it tier 2 because behind Jelly, I think Jelly could just strip the stuff away and be annoying, and same with Blue Hybrid, strip stuff away, be annoying. Yeah, I just have it bottom tier 2. Mike?
Yeah, I have it bottom tier 2 as well. There's
Gamma, my bad, Angel.
Yeah, it doesn't get no new support.
That's a what, 15?
Yeah, not till 15.
Marcus, where you got Gamamon?
The bottom of tier 2. It's a good deck, but there's I guess a couple of decks that it'll control Gamon.
Yeah. Like it's there where you can possibly use it in Jank also, like the lower tier tournaments. Because usually I don't know.
It can sneak up on some 1.5s.
Yeah, I could sync up. Marcus, you got an Imperial Dramon.
Imperial Dramon. I'm probably gonna put it tier 3.
Yeah, I agree with you. Why do you have it in tier 3?
Until now, it's getting some support, but I don't see it getting enough support that it's gonna be a viable deck that's gonna be at 1.5.
Mike, what do you?
Until we get
All right, go ahead.
until we get the new set, maybe.
Yeah, they haven't revealed everything on it yet. I think there's this whole new thing coming out with like Blast, Jogress coming out.
Yep.
But maybe, hopefully, it has something in there. But we'll see. Mike, what do you got Imperial Dramon?
Unfortunately, while the Ace is a good card, it's tier 3.
I wish it was better. Like, it's another pro tag deck that
It's gonna get better. It's like 16. I think BT14 is all about the movie in a way.
Mhm.
So we know. So it's already been revealed that we're gonna get another. We get more Imperial stuff. I think it's gonna reveal we get a fighter mode, but I can't be for certain.
Yeah, it's just for now. It's just one of those pro tag decks is not getting the love as like Greymon does.
Because Greymon is everyone's favorite.
Yeah.
That Charizard treatment.
Yeah, Charizard treatment. Mike, you got Jesmon.
Who?
Jesmon.
Hmm. Hmm. Do I want to put it at tier 2? Or did I put it in tier 3? I'll put it at the high end of tier 3.
All right, why do you have it there?
It's a high rolling deck.
It really is.
It's like you get the training options, but it's like you will miss out on hitting your sister mons. So that might be kind of bad, depending on how many you play.
And
But
you want your sisters.
yeah, it's just a high rolling deck.
Yeah, I think I keep it top of tier 3 also until it proves itself. Even with the what is it, BT8 or BT6, I think, the Savior Hook.
Yeah.
I still think it's high rolly. It's you good luck if you get your stuff, cool. If not, have fun against those decks that are in tier 2 and higher. Marcus, where do you have Jesmon at?
I'm gonna have it at tier 3. Just like what Mike's saying, it's hit or miss.
Yeah. Yep.
It's gonna hit you hard, or if it doesn't hit, it's gonna be done.
Yeah, you're done.
I wish we got to add this deck.
Lugarmon, Fenrir, Lugamon, right? Yeah,
Yep.
I'll put it right behind Shine. It's gonna be one of the top dogs. From what I've seen, this thing can beat the poop out of you. It can beat the living Edamon out of you. You know, in like 3 turns. So if you don't beat this thing or set up in time, it's GG. Unless you got some powerful security in there, security bombs, this thing's gonna kill you.
Wow.
Mike, where do you got the Fenrir Luga?
I have it above Shine.
Yeah, that's why it was hard for me. Like it was, but like I think these two are gonna be like 50-50. Who can OTK who first? Oh, go ahead.
I would like to say it's below Shine, but I don't see it. I think it's gonna be above Shine. It's gonna be one of those coin flip matchups.
Yeah, that's why I didn't mind where it goes. Just it's that matchup. You know who beats who first. Who's gonna
Yeah,
get
it's
there?
like tier. Uh,
I was gonna say it's whoever can set up first and OTK first wins.
yeah, just like tier one is like any of those decks can beat each other at any point. It's like a coin flip.
Yeah. Marcus, what do you got? The Fenrir Lugamon.
Bottom of tier 1.
Oh shit,
Marcus, have
Marcus
you
went
not
there.
seen enough of this yet?
I've seen enough in Japan. Now put him in America meta.
Oh shit, that is true.
I don't know, Marcus. I think this is gonna be one of the decks besides the other purple decks that are going to nationals, and people are gonna see a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving him a tier 1, but let me see him first.
You saw when I tested against you. Remember when I killed you in turn 3?
Not just me. Full meta. Again, him against full.
Okay. Mugendramon. I have it at. It's not fast enough. I want to put it higher, but it's not 1.5. It's tier 2. It could even be behind Jelly because store stripping is annoying.
All right, that's kind.
And it's not gonna be able to save itself. Marcus is biased. I have
He sure.
machine tier 2. I mean, it gets some support, right? It's just very hard to call it on this one. It really doesn't get its new stuff till what, BT14?
Yeah.
So I don't think it's fast enough. I think it's too slow. If it can get to its that certain point, then yeah, it could be a mean monster to beat up. But when you're seeing all these source stripping decks coming out right now, it's gonna be a little annoying for Machine to Run to stay on the board. So I just have it behind Jelly at tier 2.
There's going to strip it, and then he's not going to have no protection.
He's gone. Yeah. Marcus, what do you got, Machine?
It's still top like tier 2. He's hasn't had anything recent to help him build up until it's the BT14. Until then, he's just going to be something that some decks are going to be able to strip from his protection. But he's still a good deck that could do something to tier 1.5 or tier 1, but just not consistent.
Mike, where do you got Machine at?
I'm in tier 2.
Yeah, it's just solid tier 2.
Oh my gosh.
And nothing else to say about Machine?
No, I got distracted. Yeah. Yeah. Don't got it. It doesn't really get new support. Actually, that's what I was looking at. I'm trying to see if we get any new support. I got distracted by something else.
Just training cards. That's it, I think.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So yeah, it's still tier 2.
Yeah, I agree. Mike, I'll give you Magnamon. Where do you have Magnamon in this set?
Ugh.
It's not even Armor Rush anymore, right? It's just freaking Magnamon.
It's mana control. Tier 2.
Like near the bottom or middle?
Oof. Probably at the bottom of tier 2.
Okay.
Because it, unfortunately, like you said, it's not armor rush anymore. It's mana control.
Mm-hmm.
So its game plan is still there, and actually, fuck. Put him at the middle of tier 2. Now that I think about it,
Like in front of machine or behind him?
up front of machine,
Okay.
just because it gets access to the training options,
Yeah, that's
which
true.
the blue training options will hit everything in your deck.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Besides Heavenly Judgment, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like it makes your mana plays cheaper. A stare for what 3 is now for 2. I mean for 1.
Yeah.
And again with the new Yukamon support that's coming out, you basically can digivolve for free in a sense, since
Mm-hmm.
Yukamon gives you a one memory at whenever a Digimon is raised from raising.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's in the middle of the road.
I also have it in the middle of tier 2. The whole source stripping thing could be annoying to it for sure, but like you said, the training boost can help it get there quicker. Um, and yeah, it's gonna be an overall solid deck. I mean, it could surprise someone like it did in certain regionals, right? It surprised people as well in BT13 format. So
Yep.
I mean, it didn't top, but I think it topped in 12. I think right, the last time I ever topped anywhere.
Yeah.
But it can surprise you. Marcus already got Magnum on.
I'm at tier 2, the middle. It's a good deck. And then we're just waiting for the support with the first
16, I believe.
16, I think.
Yeah.
First 3 color Digimon card, and it's gonna be Magna that they already showed.
Could be more. We don't know yet. They haven't revealed everything.
Yep. The first one they've showed is him. So
Marcus. Go ahead.
I thought they revealed another man already.
What they did?
If I'm not mistaken,
I thought
could be tripping.
I thought the last Magnum was the blue, yellow, black one.
I might be tripping.
That's what I'm thinking.
Don't pay me no attention.
Marcus already got Melga.
Melga purple, right?
Not yet. Not fully purple yet. I have this as blue Melga with pretty much. Soon, EX5, we're gonna get purple Melga. But yeah, where do you have Melga at?
I'm at 2. With the cool boys, he's still a fucker. He's still a fucker. So, but he's not. He's not great.
I think he's 1.5. It's back. Melga's back in a way, not fully yet, but it's basically the same deck that it used to be with that damn purple Metal Garurumon in a way. You can still pop off pretty fast, and it recently topped originals, and I think it's fast enough to battle against the rest of these decks. Not consistently win, but I think it could pop off early. Also, if it hits the right line, it's a build. It's like a stacking deck, you know. But I think it can compete, and I think it can beat some of these decks. Mike, where do you got Melga at?
Yeah, I got him tier 2.
Tier 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just have him in tier 1 only because of the whole. I think training cards will help a bit, but I don't know. That's just me, I guess.
Until he gets to the EX5.
EX5 for sure. EX5 for sure is like tier 1. Even with the hits.
Yep.
But yeah, Marcus and Mike got him at tier 2. I got him at 1.5. I think it's like near the tail end of 1.5, but
yeah, most definitely.
Mike, I was supposed to go next, but you can have this. Mervamon.
You just want me to take this one because I play it.
Yeah, it's your other one.
I see what you're doing here.
It's your other baby right there.
It is my baby. Oof. tail end of tier 2.
Tail end of tier 2.
Yeah, tail end of tier 2.
Okay.
Um, it did lose a lot of pieces. It lost the eyes and the gobble, but I think you just used the Garurumon package in its place. Well, the gobble and the Garurumon pack, the level 3 and level 4. Um, it gets new stuff in this set, which is good, but I just don't know yet.
Yeah, like it's kind of like prove itself type of thing.
Yeah, it's like I haven't tested out the new stuff yet, but in theory, the new stuff will work because all the inheritables and the new stuff gives you memory whenever you discard a card.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like your Minerva can be cheaper. Minerva can be cheaper, but I don't know yet. I need to try the new stuff out.
Well, I'm excited to see you bust it out in the first BT14 tournament we have.
Busted.
If you decide to bring that out.
Oh, I most likely will.
I mean, it'd be a good testing ground. I also have Mervamon like back end of tier 2, kind of like what Mike said. Just it has good support coming in. Training cards help too, and then yeah, I guess it's like kind of prove it type of thing. What can it do? You know, my Marcus already got Merva, and I know you probably don't have a lot of experience playing the deck or against it so much, but
Here to this.
damn, okay, he's toxic, dude. Marcus, you're
I've played against Mervamon so many times.
Really?
Oh yeah, he did. He played against me when I first played it. I like first timed it and I beat him. I remember that.
You guys played
Wasn't that in the doubles tournament?
Kaboom. I forgot who played it over there.
Oh yeah, you saw it over there too.
And then I played it against in Brownsville as well. This Mervamon deck is annoying sometimes. Either I get it or I don't get it.
It's so much fun though.
It swings back so hard.
We got Millet Loop next. Well, yeah, just milling your opponent out. Don't even play the game. If you get the right God hand, I don't know why it's so badly. It's like tier 1.5 or tier 2. I'm gonna put it on top of tier 2. I'll put it up there.
Yeah.
I'll just put it up there. I'll put top tier 2. It's if you get your hits, man. Because I think a lot of the decks above it can just kill it fast. If it doesn't get its hand, you know. But you could also run your opponent's you can run your opponent's game plan by trashing the stuff they need, and then give them a hard time not hitting their stuff, you know.
Yep.
So I just have it at tier 2. Mike, where you got it? Marcus said trashed it.
I have it. At the I wanted to say near the top of tier 2.
Top of tier 2? Yeah, I have it on top of tier 2.
Yeah, because like
Frank said, "Who put Edamon down there?"
its strategy still remains the same. The training options helps it out a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I didn't even think about that. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh
the training
man.
options actually become for free.
Oh man, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, the training options hit everything in the deck.
Yeah, the only reason I have it, it's like between that and I'm in a Digimon Discord where a lot of people talk about this deck, how it's gonna be better with the training options. Because once you get into Lilith, okay, the training option is for free. You can grab it from your trash with I forgot the option card. But it's like everything flows in the deck now.
Yeah. Marcus, what do you got, Millith? I don't know if you have a lot of experience against it. I think I played against you once.
No, I haven't even played against Millith yet.
Oh.
I know y'all. Some of y'all played it during regionals.
I played against it. I just messed up. I should have won that damn match. Oh, I was so mad at myself. That was round
You
3.
should have.
I was round
I
3.
know you all caught it, but I never got to play it. So
Frank
that one I
said,
really don't have an idea.
Frank said we got to relook at Edamon. I don't think so, man. If you had trouble with weekend blue hybrid, nah, I don't think so. Like, what does it do to anything? Tier 2, Commandramon just is small bodies. You can't do Digivolve it. Mervamon can pop. It doesn't care if you do Digivolve it. I don't know. I don't think Edamon's tier 2, man. Mike, you got Mirage. Where do you got Mirage at?
1.5.
Yeah, I agree. It's no, not tier 1.
Yeah, 1.5. It again, it's like a broken record. Training options. It made stacks better. Yeah, we lost one of the level 5s, the better one.
I didn't even
But
care about that one.
it's like we get training options from the ed that give us jamming.
Yeah.
So we don't have to worry about swinging unless it's option cards.
Yeah, that's about it. It's pretty much like Melga in a way, where it's like I'm just gonna try to OTK you.
And there's only like 2 decks in here that really play option cards.
Yeah. And it bounces almost everything except Greymon.
Yeah.
Because Greymon can be annoying. But I have an answer to it now. I'm just gonna Sorai the hell out of it.
Or you can.
Or what?
Oh wait, Greymon?
Everything is different with New Era. Not really, man. I don't think see the biggest support on it. I would on the first BT14 tournament. You should play Edamon. Yeah, Greymon's just the annoying part, I guess, because all the protection it has.
Wait, oh right, Greymon can't be bounced.
Yeah, it gets protected. It's annoying.
I have plot armor.
Fuck you, Marcus.
Plot armor. Where do you have Mirage, Marcus? You just got it beat by it today. I mean,
Oof.
you beat me 2-0, and then I beat you 2-0. We played 2 separate games. What do you think of Mirage? And it's gonna get its training cards where it gets reduced to G-Evolution.
Is this with Timber or trainer cards, right?
Yeah.
Bottom 1.5.
Yeah, I think it's under Melga. Melga's probably a little bit because it doesn't need all the tamers in the world to do what it wants to do, you know, except for maybe the cool boy, but it still doesn't really need all the tamers in the world. And you just hopefully you have a few, like at least 2 Thomases or even 1. You could possibly still TK. It's not Armor Rush. Armor Rush is not a thing anymore. It's Magnet Control. That thing, Magnet Control's gotten tops and regionals. I got Red Hybrid. I have it 1.5. Like behind Hunters? Nah, I have it in front of Hunters. Red Hybrid's a fast deck. Fast enough to compete in the meta. Stupid. It's fast. If it gets its setup and the tamers, which every time I play Mike, he has all his damn tamers, and I get my ass whooped in like turn 3. It's just a fast deck. It's a very fast deck. And it can whoop your ass pretty quick. Marcus, where do you got Red Hybrid?
I have 1.56. He's annoying.
And it can beat up Greymon too. It can beat up anything in this. It can beat anyone in tier 1 and in 1.5. It beats everything under it. It's a fast deck.
Fast. He didn't even go rookie rush it on you.
You make fast not look fast. Mike, where do you got your boys?
Yeah, I got 1.5. Again, y'all said all the points. It goes fast.
It's fast.
While people might not play this, I know I'm gonna try to test this out. I'm gonna try testing out the training options in here to give me more searchability. Because I need, there's some stuff I want to test out with this. Because one thing I want to find out is if since your tamer is treated as can be treated as a Digimon to Digivolve, would the training option work?
Hmm.
Because if so, it's like that would be fun.
Yeah. I mean, you just can't use the training option when you're digivolving over a tamer, but I mean, when you get into your level 2 to your, I mean, you can go into your level 5 for one, and then digivolve into your level 6 for one, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, there's that. But yeah, it's fast. That's a lot you can say about it. As much as you can say is, yeah, that deck's just fast.
Yeah.
Where do you got Royal Knights, Mike?
Oh shit. Uh, I know this is a fan favorite, I guess. Tier 2.
Whoa, Mike. Whoa.
Okay, let me finish.
Okay. Go ahead.
I got at the top of tier 2. I can see it at tier 1.5, but I can't see it at tier 1.
I can't see it at tier 1 either.
So it's like, I just. Fuck. No, it's at the top of tier 2. You play.
Go ahead. My bad.
You play with a ticking time bomb, basically. It can kill you.
I have it in 1.5 still. I think it's.
See, I'm comfortable with that.
I think it's still good. You're still gonna see it topping. Yeah, maybe not as much because people might move away a little bit because everyone wants to play the new stuff. But when everything settles down and those diehard Royal Knights come out again, like that want to just play that deck again, I feel like it's gonna be there. It's gonna be that deck that's still just there.
Put aside for the moment.
Yeah, it'll be put aside for a moment. Like kind of like that's why I have Hunters down as well because it's also gonna be pushed aside. Red Hybrid would be pushed aside. But when everything settles down, I feel like you'll see these decks back up again. Marcus, what do you got, Royal Knights?
1.5. It's still. It's not a 1, but it's 1.5. Still top tier. Deck. Still topping, just like what we said before. It's gonna be put aside for just a moment, but people are gonna still come back to it. It's a good deck still.
Yeah. Marcus, you got Rust Tyranno. I don't know if you know what Rust Tyranno does. I already know because I've seen gameplay.
I think gameplay, but since that one gameplay, I haven't seen it being tested much. So I am going to say probably tier 2.
Oh shit!
I have it in tier 3.
I have it in tier 3 too.
I have it top of tier 3. It's not as good as you think it is. It's good. Don't get me wrong. It's a solid card, but it's kind of like Rabbit, where it's gonna suspend you. You swing over it, pierce, get a check. Yeah, it's a tier 3 deck. Maybe I'll put it at the top. I guess it's tier 3. Mike, where you got the Rust Tyrannomon at?
I have it in tier 3. See, initially I had it at the bottom of tier 3, but after hearing what y'all saying, I can see it at the top end. Not only that, as crazy as this sounds, you can play the fighter mode ace in it. Since it's blue and green, and it actually works with the deck well enough. So I can see it at the top end of tier 3. Plus, it gets training options.
Hearing what, Michael? I didn't hear.
It gets training options.
Yeah, like the training options help a good amount. It helps every deck, like we said earlier, but it has its game plan. It was, what is it? Suspend, swing, pierce, unsuspend, swing, pierce. But there's removal from the decks that are above it, and even like Frank's Edamon, like that thing could de-digivolve. It'll just swing into you, die, and you de-digivolve, give it free 4 memory. Give them free 4 memory. Frick, man. This is a deck I don't even care to talk about. Setcon, just put in the middle somewhere.
Oh, what tier?
Tier 2. It's not tier 1.5. It hasn't even topped. It's it has not topped.
Actually,
I feel like I could get there, but I think the speed of the game right now is fast as fuck.
Oof.
It could be annoying to Black War. It could be annoying to a good amount of decks. It's just all you're really doing is stalling. I don't know. It's just a boring ass deck. Go ahead.
Wait, never mind. I was gonna ask something stupid, but yeah, it's tier 2. If it's strictly Setcon, like not like Mastermind and stuff, it's tier 2.
Like it'll be annoying to Machine. It'll be annoying to Gamma. It'll be annoying to everything in tier 2. Royal Knights.
It's just gonna.
Royal Knights does not have an issue with the deck at all. From when I played,
Alphamon doesn't really have an issue.
Yeah, Alphamon's protected. It can
Bell's
be
just trashes.
Bell's just trashes stuff. I don't know. And then if your red hybrid has that level 5 underneath, you just swing without caring.
And Lilith Mill just like, I'm not attacking. I'm just gonna mill you out.
Yeah, Lilith is just like, okay, keep recovering. You're just gonna die. Yeah, I guess that's all there is to say about. I mean, I don't know what you have anything to say about it, Marcus. You played against Frank. I played against Frank's and I played against Mike's. They're two different styles, but it's the same shit.
I have a better version now. But
I have a better version. The new Edda and Suka and Shu into Sek would be crazy too. Marcus?
I have it at 2. It's just, I feel like
you're just
you have
stalling.
Some decks that would just install, but you have some decks that'll just mill it or just bounce it back.
See, I have more fun playing mill because I played a similar deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! But when I see, I have no interest in playing security control because I think that shit's boring. Like, there's no combos. You don't do anything.
It is a boring deck.
I can't play it. I can't play it. I will not build it.
That's why I play Yellow Hybrid. That's why I play it that way now.
I hate you.
Hey, blame me on the Japanese player who started that trend.
Mike, where do you have Crossheart?
Who?
Good old Crossheart. You.
Oh, fuck. It doesn't really gain anything. It tier 2, it goes wide and swings. It doesn't lose anything. And I'm talking about both versions too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a solid tier 2 deck.
Yeah, I think it's still a solid deck. It's just the worst version of Hunters, unfortunately. It's tier 3. It's still, I mean, tier 2. It's still tier 2. Yeah, it's not 3 at all because it's fast enough to compete. Like, if you get that good line, you're gonna speed through. You know, it's gonna suck against Jelly and Hybrid because you don't want your sources stripped. But if you don't see those matchups, you're able to swing away.
And Red Hybrid is like a bad matchup as well. You don't have security bombs, really?
Nah. Why is Belf tier 3? They got gutted, man.
Oh, it got gutted. Until it proves otherwise.
Yeah, until it proves itself, because it's not 13 format. It should be in 1.5, but until it proves itself after getting gutted, because no one's gonna be touching that deck. Marcus, what do you got? Ulforce.
probably put it like a top tier 2. Even though it's still 1. Regionals. I just I don't know. I just don't feel it with this new meta coming forward.
Mark, this thing is tier 1.5 like the other blue decks to me. The training cards are gonna help. It's gonna search everything in the deck for the deck. It's gonna be it's pretty much like Melga, Mirage. They're all the same deck basically. They all just do it a different way. I have it bottom 1.5 because the like training cards and those three together that I have, Melga, Mirage, and Ulforce, they all three of them do the same in different ways. Mike, where do you got Ulforce?
Tier 1.5. As you touched on, the training option cards, but one of the biggest things that it gets now is jamming with the egg.
Mm-hmm. Did you forget about the jamming egg, Marcus? That's why blue is so strong right now. It's gonna be a little bit stronger right now.
I forgot about that one.
Yeah, you get the eggs and the training cards. So that's why I'm saying like these blue OTK decks just got better. So is there anything else to say about Ulforce?
Nope, it's expensive as hell. But
it could be. It's expensive as hell. There you go. And for being expensive as hell, tier 3. Mike, I'll give you the what is it called? The vaccines.
1.5.
I'm gonna put it in the top 1.5.
Yeah, yeah, 1.5. Whether you play the Mastermind build, well, yeah, the Mastermind build.
I think Mastermind with that is tier 2 now. It ain't up there. It's because it's still not fast. You have to get that lucky stack to get up there, and then hopefully. But I think vaccines itself, if I've seen the gameplay, I think Patamon is a mistake.
I do too. You play in Shine, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, I don't want to see
it. I still say, yeah, it's 1.5. The Mastermind build is very good. I think you're able to search up most of your deck with it. And it's like the Patamon is a mistake. The new TK helps it out.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a tier 1.5.
Yeah, and I'm sure it'll prove itself and maybe jump to tier 1, but we'll see. Like we'll do our tier list later after we see a few how the meta shapes out a bit. Like the post tier list, I guess we could say.
Yeah.
Marcus, I don't know if you've seen anything about the vaccines, dude, but I've seen a lot of videos on it already, and it looks pretty good. I think Patamon, you start a main phase, you can look through your stack, digivolve into one. Yellow Digimon for free. So if Geo's in there, you see a tamer in there, let me go get Geo out. Let me get my tamer out. Like it just does that, Marcus, and more.
Not only that, if it digivolves by this effect, you can place a yellow card with a vaccine trait from your hand at the bottom of your security.
Yeah. And then
else be building it.
And then Angemon, if he dies, he can go to his security stack, so you're just recovering anyways, and I don't know. It's solid.
You get 1 point card too.
Which one?
The Magna Angemon Ace.
Yeah, that one's also a good card.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Frank said, scratching tier 1, like it's there. Like I feel like it's there for right now. We'll keep it on 1.5 to prove itself. And the last one, Marcus, I'll give it to you. It's your boy, Raid Wargrey. He just won a regionals. He's gonna get better.
I have him at 1.5.
Okay. What do you have on 1.5?
He's gonna be more still OTK with the new War Grade.
Yeah, I think you just play like that.
So me, I'm basically just going all in with him. It's gonna have the raid when he gets Digivolves to new with the security
It gets
one
new toys because it's Greymon.
and piercing with it for just a turn.
Mm-hmm.
So
And Security Plus.
Yep. So if he
Security
was to do
Plus,
that,
Raid,
you have,
and Piercing all in one, so you can just play the freaking starter deck, Metal Grade.
if you could exit anybody into it with it,
Yeah,
you could
it's
probably go to 5 or 6 security maybe.
and then get all that memory. Yeah, it's and if
So it can win in a turn 3.
yeah, that's what
Turn 3
yeah.
or turn 2 maybe.
I also agree. I think it's 1.5 until proven it can be in tier 1, which I think it did in Japan because when this set came out, it was Lugamon for a while, but then just Shine and Raid took over again. Shine and Greymon in general. Because one, training cards.
It's gonna help it a lot.
Fuck.
I mean,
Oh, go ahead.
I mean, as I said before, Sean also gets access to the Patamon.
Yeah.
It's like so it gets new toys.
And I think also great Raid War Gray is scratching also to tier 1. Like it's just there. Like it can possibly turn 2, turn 3, kill any of these decks really fast. And like it's like Marcus, like I said before, it has a really good matchup against Black War. Like you just pop over it. Who cares? Mike, what do you got? The Raid version.
1.5 touching like 1.
Yeah, it's probably one of the better, kind of like Red Hybrid. It's like for sure one of the best red OTKs out there. Why do you have it there, Mike? 1.5.
It's still a good deck. It training options. The new Coromon, I guess you'll run it. Well, because you draw a card whenever a card is removed from security. The new Agumon is good. I kind of like the new War Greymon, but I don't know if you'll run it. All its pieces are there. It just added on to what is already a very good deck, and just making it better.
Yeah, I agree. I think the training cards just boost both Greymons up for sure. And Shine. And pretty much all these decks up here are getting freaking boosted. And I think, man, Bloomlord is there. Like, just looking at it back at our list, is there anything we would change?
Huh?
Is there anything in the tier list that you would change?
Wait, what did I put, man? Oh no.
You had tier 2.
Mm,
For me, I would probably move Magna to the bottom of tier 2 to prove itself.
yeah, that's
Kind
what.
of,
Yeah,
kind of like Merva and the D Brigade deck. Um, we already know where the rest of the decks are from front of it. They're just there. Edamon, I have it on top. I moved it to top of tier 3 because I think it can mess with a lot of these decks that are in here. But again, like just a proving point, I guess, to see if it can move up. I think everything else looks tier 1.5 looks fine, and tier 1 looks fine. Yeah, I mean, Marcus, is there anything you would move around?
Because he's my mortal enemy. Black War to the very bottom.
Okay, bitch. Black War is just Black War. It's not going anywhere. But I think in my opinion, Marcus, I honestly think Raid is gonna sneak by it eventually. I don't know, because I think the game is going towards OTK.
Well, the new one's gonna be the raid is just take out the red black raid Metal Greymon. Put it in all 4 of the black Metal Greys, the new ones from the structure deck, because you're just gonna have, and then if you want to go full OTK, 4 or 3 of the new War Greys, because it's gonna have piercing raid for the turn, and try to OTK with it.
Marcus is already cooking something up for his new deck. I hate him.
I'm waiting for 2 weeks. Oh my gosh, 2 weeks.
2 weeks till we get a BT14 tournament, which I'm excited for. Well, 2 weeks, because maybe 3, because next week we have pre-release. Week after that is the release of BT14, so no one's gonna have anything ready yet. And then the following week will be the official, finally, like first BT14 full on let's go tournament. Blast each other in the face.
I can't wait for pre-release of the Wargrey Alt Art pre-release card.
Okay, Marcus, I hate you. There's no pre-release Wargrey Alt Art. There's never been an Alt Art pre-release card. It's just pre-release stamp.
It's because it's a 0.001%
Marcus,
chance.
hurting Marcus, Mike, can you shut him up, please, Mike? Anything you want to say before we head out, Mike?
No, I'm looking forward to the Magnamon support. Well, because I know we was talking about it earlier about how only the 3 colors revealed.
Mm-hmm.
But a new Magnamon was revealed. It's black and blue. It security effect. They digivolve one Digimon.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
Ugh. Magna Control's about to be.
And so
it'll be up there.
Security, if you hit it out of security, it not only digivolves, but you can digivolve it for free.
Yeah. Marcus, you got anything else to say about before we head out?
Marcus on my phone. I can't. Once I built my Wargrey, I can't wait to try other decks.
After you what?
So,
Get to play other decks after I build my Wargrey.
So you're gonna build it for 14, not play it, and then just build another deck, or?
I feel called out.
I'm fine with that. You don't have to play Wargrey.
So
play my vaccine.
Okay. I think it's gonna be you, Frank, and Mike building vaccines.
Correction. I'm using the vaccine stuff in Shine.
Mike, stop. Oh, Angel, Leopardmon. What would I put? What would you put Leopardmon? I still think it's tier 3 until it gets its X.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think it's up there yet.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's tier 3. It's like these other green decks, like Dia Rabbit and.
I mean, if we talking about Leopardmon, and I'm not even saying this for a joke. I'm not joking here. I can see her at the tail in that tier 2. Don't make me defend myself.
Yeah.
Don't make me defend myself.
It's not tier 2, man. Frank said you need sleep.
Okay, so the reason why I say it's tier 2 on the frills, well, it doesn't get direct support. They have access to a better level 3 now that adds any green card when you reveal the top 3. It has the Kogamon that allows you to reduce the cost of retainer by 3.
But
it has the Palmon that is basically Ice Wall on legs. So I can see at the end of tier 2.
I can't, Mike. I'm sorry. I don't see it, Mike. A year list, I'm sure you have it tier 2, but if I had it on here, I just have it tier 3. Frank said, where'd y'all put Terrier? The Alliance deck? That's still tier 3. Not until we get our new stuff.
Can we compromise and say it's like Leopardmon is high tier at the top end of tier 3?
I can put it up there on the high end of tier 3.
Because the one new insect card, by suspending this Digimon, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 green card monster to your hand.
I for sure think it's one of the better tier 3 decks, for sure. Out of all the ones that are here,
yeah.
Like, it's at the top end, for sure. Like all the other green ones too. But yeah, Yeah, and Alliance, Frank. I think it's still tier 3. It's not gonna
Same
too
with Leo.
too long to set up, cause everything's gonna fuck it up fast.
There's like 2 decks that we forgot to add on here.
Which ones?
Well, they are jank decks, I guess.
I'll prove it tier 2 one day. All right, man.
Leomon is a thing now.
It's tier 3.
The same with the Bond of Bravery.
That's tier 3 as well.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mike. I wasn't trying to be a jerk or anything.
Oh no. Oh, the one that I was gonna talk about. Pentasaurus with the freaking.
I doesn't Dorbic get some new toys too?
I mean, yeah, it's Dorbic. Yeah,
Dorbic's price tier 2, I'd say. Like if we're talking about
Dorbic's
decks,
like this one.
yeah, it's like high rolly.
Yeah, Dorbic is a Tyrannomon.
What else? The Mastermon, I think is tier 2 as well. It's gonna be better for sure. Can't wait to mess around with it too. I think that's everything that kind of gets like little not direct support, but it's some support.
Yeah,
I don't know what else is there.
there's not much.
Monzimon, I think Monzimon is like tier 3 as well.
Dark Knightmon is tier 3. It does get support.
Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Dark Knight's tier 3. He gets a little bit of support.
Bargain Army is tier 3.
Oh, it's trash. I'm sorry. I love that deck and I love that villain, but it's caca. It doesn't even belong in that list.
It really is, but at least they trying with the new promotional card.
Yeah, I wish it was better. I hope one day they're like, you know what? Let's make Bagra good. Let's give him a good line, good everything.
EOS one is like non-existent.
Numemon gave Lug a beating.
Why can't we have a Piximon deck?
I don't know.
What?
Piximon?
But Card Pro tag, yeah. I feel like Card Pro tag just sets up their stuff. Starmon archetype.
Yeah.
Win. Yeah, Starmon. When are we gonna get that? What is another archetype that hasn't got anything, dude? Shoot. There's a good amount.
Wait, when?
Wait. What is it? Hugh hosts Hugh hosts standalone. Starmon archetype. He said Starmon archetype win.
Oh yeah, the Starmon does have a
Oh, he who stands alone. Damn, I can't read, man. Shoot. There's Starmon has a cool freaking line, dude. You know which one I'm waiting for to be good? Devimon. He gets slight support in this set. A little bit.
You know who I want? You know who I want for the B group?
Who?
Myotis.
I'll bring that up.
That's yours and Marcus's favorite villain.
I pull him, I'm gonna hold him. I'm gonna get his ace card, I'm gonna hold him.
I love Bogremon, but yeah, I don't think they're gonna do much with that deck anymore. I think they're done with it. I mean, they gave it a little slight support, like you said, but meh. If that new Skull Knightmon said like, oh, you can play a U from your trash or hand, cool, but it doesn't. So,
oh, it doesn't.
They're assholes. It says Kiria or Nate. Wait, no, I think it does say U.
I was just to say.
Or does it say Kiria? I can't remember.
I just look this up.
Where Puppetmon needs a line? Yeah, Puppetmon, I agree. That'd be dope.
All the Dark Masters need their own line.
Yeah, the Marcus's favorite, one of favorites. What's his name, Marcus?
Metal Seedramon.
He loves Seedramon a lot.
His deck.
I mean, Seedramon gets support in this set.
But I want his final burst mode.
Piedmon, yeah. I think Paidemon's a badass villain too. He reminds me of that guy from Hunter x Hunter, the freaking card guy. What's his name?
He's Sasuke. What his name is?
Yeah. Where's Anubis? Anubis is getting a what? What do you mean?
EX5?
Where's Anubis?
That's not until
Five,
EX5.
right?
We need Giga Siegramon and the rest of the Siegramon X antibody line.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows?
Siegramon is cool, man. Siegramon is cool. I agree. I like that Digimon. Uh, who's now we're going into a different topic, which is cool. I don't mind talking about who we done this before. I don't know who else needs. You know what? I wish. I mean, the fish is getting Gomamon's getting a whole thing, but are we even getting a new Vikemon? We're getting the legendary form. What is it? The Plismon or whatever.
Yep.
I don't like that one. I want Vikemon, dude. I don't want that one. Pleisiomon? Yeah. I want Vikemon. I don't want that one. Give me Vikemon. The aliens? Yeah, the aliens would be cool. Which I think they're getting something, right?
And what, 14?
I don't think it's 14. I think it's 15.
What, the aliens?
Yeah. Is it 15? No, it is 14. No.
It's 14.
Yeah, the new black stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. There's not really thing new illustration of the Altarts are to die for, in my opinion.
I don't know about that. Oh, wait. Yeah, those. That one.
I think that's it for the. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot more Digimon that need some love, but they probably won't get it because Bandai is gonna give all the love to Greymon in let me see, after 16 we'll probably see Greymon support again. Hopefully not. I want him to make the other pro tags a little better. Why don't we give Galamon some protection? Why the frick does he have a shield for if he can't protect anything?
Right?
Doesn't make any damn sense. Galamon should be better. I like Galamon. I think everyone who doesn't like Galamon. He's a cool Digimon. Same with Imperialdramon. Well, hopefully with 16 he gets that new whole Jogress Blast TNA or something. The hell, whatever it's at. Ragna. It is dumb that Gallant has the shield, but his archetype has no protection or blocker. Yep. Don't agree with it. It's stupid. What are you doing, Bandai? You're giving all the protection to Greymon.
Mm-hmm.
When Galamon's the guy over here with the shield. I think that's it. I don't know about anything else. Hopefully Crossheart gets some love later in the future. I know it's not soon, but I love Crossheart. Give me X2. Give me.
It gets X2.
Oh yeah, isn't it a promo?
No, it's a part of BT14. I mean 15.
Still not good enough.
It's not really that good.
Rapamon got some protection with started X17. Yeah.
Yep.
I think that deck's gonna be cool to see. I can't wait to see it.
I'm so playing at that.
Well, I think that's about it. I don't know if you have any last words, Mike.
No, I'm good.
Marcus, you got any last words?
Nope.
Be with Mirage and Machine Jamon today. Sorry, Marcus. I had to throw it out there.
Can't wait to play you on Friday.
last time to test. Shut up, Angel. I'm just kidding. All right, well, I guess that's it. That'll wrap it up for Jogress this episode 15. Damn, I can't believe we're 15 episodes in. But this is just a BT14 prediction tier list. We'll do another one when the meta kind of develops.
Yeah.
To see where everything. Let's see if we're right or not. I'll probably screenshot everything. I think that's about it. So y'all can say your goodbyes, Mike and Marcus. Go ahead.
Well, yeah, I'll see y'all later. Um, again, this is a tier list that we thought of. It's all opinions. So make sure to share your own opinions on what y'all agree or disagree with. Or if you left something out, like Leomon, I don't know. But leave that down in the comments as well. This is your boy Michael, also known as English.
Marcus?
This is your boy Marcus. I'm I'm feeling it today, but to the people that know this already, Dallas is coming for you, Philly. We've got you the next time we
Oh
come. I'm down
god.
for Dallas.
And then I'm Peter. Um, yeah, that's it. I hope you all have a good night or morning or afternoon whenever you see this, and whatever we left out or what you think you would change, put it down in the comments below. And again, this is just an opinion based tier list. It doesn't mean we're correct. So I hope you all enjoyed it. Have a good night.